So I'm the type of person with a very loud mind. Like when I say a loud mind, my mind is always loud. It is racing. It is just telling me what to do almost every single second. It has a lot of things that is going through it almost every second. So within a minute or two, I can be thinking of doing 10, 20 things at the same time. So, for instance, I may be watching a series on my television, and the next minute, my mind is telling me to open TikTok on my phone. So, I pick my phone and I'll be scrolling through TikTok whilst I'm watching the series. And the next minute, my mind tells me to turn on my laptop. I'll pick my laptop, plug it, on it, and not knowing even what I am coming to do on this laptop. Yeah, so I'll on it anyways. Then my mind will tell me open one of the folders, and usually the first folder I will open is the folder that I have named personal. When I open personal, I don't specifically know what I am coming to do on this folder or in this folder. I just have to do something, not forgetting that the series is playing, my TikTok is scrolling. The phone is by me, so I'm scrolling. Then I'll open this folder. Then my mind is okay. Go to. I've named one folder under the personal profile. Project to YouTube, so that is where anything YouTube I save there, from shooting my videos to edited videos to content to challenges, pictures for YouTube, everything. That is where I save it. So I will open that folder, then I'll realize that okay, I've already edited my videos, I've shot them, I've saved them, I've arranged them. And because I'm very forgetful, I like to put my things in order so that I can know where to find them. So I will just go through and I'll realize that, oh, I don't even have anything to do here. Meanwhile, the series is still playing. TikTok is playing. Maybe I've paused it. I've not paused it, but it's playing, but I'm not focusing on it. Then I'll be scrolling through this YouTube, project YouTube folder. Then my mind will tell me, no. I think YouTube is up to date. Go to the next folder, Becoming Josie. Then I will open Becoming Josie. I'll go through those folders, the folder, whatever documents, Word documents I've saved there. These are things I already know. I put them there anyway. So I already know it, but my mind tells me just go through this. Then the next minute, my mind is telling me that you're hungry, go and find something to eat. Or open Instagram instead of TikTok. There's nothing there, it's too boring. Open TikTok, and then I will open Instagram. Yeah, and I'll go to Instagram. I will scroll through. Well, there is nothing there. And now my mind has to go back and focus on the series or rewind it so that I can catch up with where I wasn't paying attention. Then the next, once I catch up with it, now my mind is telling me to go and watch people's status. This is the case that I've muted everyone's status on my phone. So now I have to go to muted and be watching. It's not like I'll watch status one by one. I'll just be scrolling through like this. My mind is always telling me to do one thing or the other. Sometimes it becomes so frustrating that I just pause because I feel like no, it is your mind. You have to learn how to control it. And so when the noise gets too much or when the race becomes too much, sometimes it becomes too much burden for me. It stresses me out. So usually what I do is what I'm coming to share with you. Before I go on, if you are new here, hello, welcome to my channel. This is Simply Josie, a channel where I talk about anything and everything. And today I'm sharing with you how I quiet the noise in my mind. I don't know if it is a condition and health condition or not. God forbid. I hope it isn't, but I don't know if it is the fact that I'm a Gemini. You know, they said that when I read about Gemini's mind keep changing every 2 seconds, and I don't believe it because sometimes I can decide that I am doing this and I'll be more focused on it till I am done with whatever I am doing. So it's not everything that they say about Gemini that I agree, because some of the things I don't do, but there are others that I do, and I agree. So I don't totally disagree, but I don't also 100% agree. I just believe most of the things that they say, that we have dual personalities, that we are bubbly people, that we are jovial, and that we can get detached easily and attached, and when we love with our everything, and we are free spirited and all those kind of things. It is true, because those are qualities or attributes that I have, so I believe them. So now I don't know if it is that part of me that makes my mind race a lot. That's why sometimes I can just go off social media, because I feel like my mind has consumed too many things, and I'll just go off social media for whatever reason. But one social media app that I have never how do you call it, I have never deactivated or deleted on my phone is YouTube, because there is always a lot to learn and different things. But sometimes the other platforms, it's almost the same thing. It's either relationship, weight loss, events. It gets tiring, so my mind gets choked and I have to delete them. But let's put that aside. I'm talking about the time that I am in my home. I live alone, so I am always alone. So I'm talking about that time where I am watching a series, and my mind tells me to take my phone and turn on your laptop and go get something from the fridge and do this and do that. And so how do I control this noise? Because sometimes it gets tiring. So someone will say, so your mind is controlling you, but that shouldn't be the case. I have the remote control, and I have to be able to control my mind. So usually when that happens, these are some of the things that I usually do, so that if there's someone out there who equally experienced this, I hope what I do can help you. The first thing I do when I'm experiencing that kind of thing, especially when I know I'm not watching the series, I am not paying attention to the TikTok, neither do I know what I am searching on that laptop that I have on, the first thing I do is to turn everything off. So I turn the television off, I turn off the laptop, I turn off my light, and I just put my phone on airplane and just lay in bed quietly. That's the first thing I do. Most times, I put the phone down in the next 5 minutes. My mind is telling me to pick it up. I just have to be strong and not pick it up. So many times I feel, but most times I don't, especially when it's at night and I intend to sleep and the sleep is not coming. I would rather put the phone down and just do other things. So the first thing I do when my mind is racing and it's becoming too much for me, I just turn off everything. Dark room, television off, laptop off, phone off, and just lay in darkness watching the ceiling till I fall asleep. The second thing I do is to listen to music. Music calms me down. On days that I am moody, or I didn't wake up in a good mood, or I am not my usual self, music is my go-to thing, because it helps me to calm down and it takes my mind off a lot of things. Another thing that I usually do when my mind wouldn't keep quiet is to go for a walk. Not a walk to get my body fit, but just to walk around. Walking is something I love, but I don't love. I love to walk when I'm already out there and I have to walk to a specific place to pick a car or whatever. I don't mind. I don't mind walking a longer distance. What I don't like about walking is when I had already come home, take my bath, and my mood tells me, or whatever my mind is going through, I need to go out there and walk. The excuse always is that my feet will get dirty, and in my country the road is that bad, so it's so dusty out there, and because of that I would say my feet will get dirty, because I'm not planning to put on a sneaker to go for a walk. I just want to walk around just to clear my mind. And so usually walking is the last option, but it is one of the things that also help me to quiet the noise. Another thing that helps is to take a cold shower. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of hot water, so I bath with cold water every single day. not only because the weather is hot, but because feeling cold water on my body calms me down. So usually when it happens like that, I'll either go and stand under the shower and just pour water on me. Luckily for me, I have a very natural hair. My hair is not permed, so and most times I don't do braids. I feel like braids doesn't look good on me for whatever reason, so I usually will braid my own natural hair cornrows so that I can put my wig caps on. So mostly I have that on, and so when it happens like that and I can't sleep and I can't just relax, I become restless, I like to stand under the shower and pour cold water on myself, or fill my bath. My bath is the usual tub, so I will fill it up and just lay in it, let the water calm me down. That is another way that I get to rest the mind, because when everything is off, I just light a candle and then just relax in the water, and it keeps my mind off so many things. So that is one way that helps me to also calm the noise in my head. And another thing, this is weird, I think almost everybody does it, is to imagine things in my mind. The mind is already racing, but you know, there is one particular imagination that is when I call it entering my delulu state. The type of imagination that you imagine your whole life. Like, I don't know, but me, I have a very wild imagination. I can imagine having the job of my dream, how I wake up with the clothes I put on, the car I am driving, what I do when I get to the office, my boyfriend calling me, the kind of man I'm dating. It is wild. And each night when I go to bed and I'm unable to sleep, I continue from where I stopped the previous night. And so when I do that, it also helped me calm my mind, because now my mind is focused on one thing, and that is my delulu states, my mind telling me about my future self, or who I want to become, or the kind of lifestyle that I want. And it helps me quiet the noise in my mind. So these are some of the things that help me to silence that noise, because sometimes when it happens, you can't read, you can't focus on a lot of things. But when water gets on my body, or when I play music, or I enter my delulu state, or sometimes you just have to call a friend or start chatting with someone that is very interesting, someone whose chat is interesting, that will make you laugh. It takes your mind off all these things and you focus. Or just get busy decluttering your wardrobe, get busy doing something. It helps me take my mind off all those things. My mind races anytime, anywhere, so I just have to find a way to cope with it when it happens. And these are some of the ways that I do when it happens like that. I hope that by sharing this, if there's someone out there who equally have a very loud and rushy mind like myself, you have other options on how to quiet the noise. And you guys know that I like to share my personal things here, stories, experiences, and personal stuff, because you're my friends and I like to share all these things with you. So these are the things I do when my mind is racing and can't stop. And I hope that by sharing this, it will help you to also control your mind as well. Don't forget to subscribe if you like my videos. Hit the notification button so that you wouldn't miss any episode from this channel. Like, share, and comment, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.